At one of Greenville's most popular venues, you'll find everything from fitness, food, to fresh brewed coffee. There is even a place at Poe West where restaurant workers are created. Greenville Tech's Culinary and Hospitality Institute, also known as CHI, delivers economic opportunity to the citizens of West Greenville.
This is a community kind of outreach facility. So my goal in here is to help anyone in the community that I can help. And being next door here to West Greenville was just a no-brainer to me. And when I met the kids over here, our industry has opportunities for everybody, no matter what level they are. And that's what kind of caught my eye coming over here, seeing that they were already into agriculture, already doing a little bit of culinary. Why not get them in a commercial kitchen, get them involved, and see if we can help them with a future.
It turns out, the CHI staff didn't have to look far for people willing to learn. Right over there, a mere 300 feet from the Institute, is an endless supply of students who are ready and willing to learn. Never mind, some are a little rough around the edges. Students here suffer from emotional and behavioral disorders, but that doesn't mean there isn't hope. Dr. Laura O'Loughlin, who's the principal of the little-known West Greenville School.
West Greenville is a separate program for students with emotional and mental health needs that are greater than what can be met in a traditional school setting. We are grades 6 through 12 right now, and so students can be anywhere from 11 at the beginning of the school year all the way up to, because we work with kids with disabilities, all the way up to 21. So the goal is to help them to have positive school experiences so that they are productive citizens. And so that's kind of what our mission is to find these students where their niche is.
Really fun to learn how to do new stuff, cook new stuff. The fact that I'm learning how to cook, so I don't have to worry about that later in life.
If I do get a job as a chef or like cooking or doing something, I don't have to learn everything again. Like I already have experience here, so I could just take that to my job.
So imagine everyone's surprise when the Culinary and Hospitality Institute, which provides an on-ramp to the workforce for low to moderate income residents, moved in right next door. It was a match made in heaven.
It can be intimidating. It can be a student can come in and be very quiet until you actually get adjusted to what it feels like to be in a commercial kitchen, and the rush and the passion. And that's really all it takes in this business, is to have passion. And everybody has a passion. We just got to figure out what it is. And my goal with this is, food can be an easy passion. Everybody likes it, everybody wants it. And if you know how to cook it, it's something that you can do the rest of your life, no matter if you're working in it or not. And particularly with the kids here at West Greenville School, it's really on my bucket list, is to make sure that we can find something and keep them interested and give them a future.
One of the first and most important lessons will be teaching the students farm-to-table gardening, one of the hottest trends in the restaurant industry. But that sort of training costs money.
The other aspect of the Leadership Greenville project, which is less tangible in terms of a facility, is the curriculum and the partnership with the Culinary and Hospitality Institute. Part of the project is that our students would be provided with some tuition to be able to allow us to establish a shared curriculum where our students are able to go over to the Culinary and Hospitality Institute, get professional curriculum by professional teachers, and bring that back to our program where they can practice and implement it. And that reciprocity of relationship, this is kind of getting us started so that we can, over time, build a sustainable model.
The money will pay for raised garden beds and a state-of-the-art irrigation system. That will enable students to grow their own produce, which will then feed them for a lifetime.
It's hands-on and it lets you get a little dirty. If I had to choose any vegetable in the world, it would be okra. It's my favorite vegetable.
So we're looking for sustainability, which is when we build something, we want to be able to keep it going, have it be healthy. And so our goal for it is to have, from a operational perspective and a facilities perspective, that we will have, modern raised bed gardens that we'll be able to maintain and keep for years, the chicken coop that we'll be able to maintain and keep for years. We are also excited about building community partners that can help us with internships for our students, these real life work experiences. So students that can maybe come in the summer to maintain the garden, and they can see that as an employment option, not just a summer class.
I have seen absolutely nothing but positive growth, to be honest. Students that had no aim, no goal other than those that we hear repeated all the time. They're going to be entertainers, or they're going to be professional athletes, or they're going to be, those are marvelous goals. But those are generally unattainable to most of the population. And we encourage those goals as well, but trying to give them realistic goals that they actually could have hands-on, get a job, make a living wage. And once they realized that they had those skill sets too, they had interests first of all, but they had skill sets related to that, they have just grown by leaps and bounds.
I love to cook. Even when I'm outside of school, I send things of what I cooked at home with my parents, and sometimes on my own I send it to my teacher, Miss Jackson.
While the nourishment of the body is food, the nourishment of the soul is feeding others.
Well, there's nothing like cooking and going from a seed to the final product and being able to consume it. And plant-based diets are a healthy way to go. I think it's something we're going to focus on with these kids, to focus on eating more fruits and vegetables, whether it comes from the garden or not, or we have to purchase it or get it donated. But I think you tend to have a much more appreciation and a whole lot less waste in a product if you grew it yourself.